Guys, it seems that I have returned with a brand new Storytime animation. Alright, so I'm pretty sure, as you guys know, I have a cat named Phoebe. I'm actually sitting right here petting her as I record this voice clip. Here she is now. In case you're wondering, the context of this is that she's trying to steal my chicken nuggets. But sorry, Phoebe, but this video is not about you. This video is actually about Phoebe's enemy turned friend, Peggy. Alright, so when it comes to my enemies, I just say I feel a lot worse than Phoebe. Especially you, Blender. Alright guys, so let's rewind back to the year 2017. It's crazy to think that was 9 years ago. I was only 3. Alright, so 2017 is the year when Peggy was adopted. Well, Peggy's not like our second cat. She's like the cat who lives behind us. And by that, I mean the house behind us. Alright, so Peggy didn't really do much in 2017. So let's move on to 2018. AKA, this is the year. This was 8 years ago. Then after that, Peggy walked into our garden for the first time and entered our house for the first time. So then Peggy walked into our house for the first time. Then Peggy saw it. My sister was having I think just some ham. So then Peggy jumped at the plate and snatched the ham straight from her and ran upstairs. And if I'm gonna be honest, I was laughing so hard. And then a bit after that, let's just say around the very end of 2018, my cat Phoebe was born somewhere on the streets. Alright, so now it's 2019, and this was 7 years ago. Oh, I feel so old. I think around March of 2019, I adopted Phoebe when she was a 2-month-old kitten. She was so cute! Alright, so then later on, I think after I got Phoebe home, Peggy looked at Phoebe and since Peggy had been coming into our house, sleeping in our house, stealing my sister's ham every single day, after seeing Phoebe, she was very sad. So she went off and basically she was plotting some evil scheme. I still to this day I spent the last 7 years trying to decipher what Peggy was thinking at the time, and I still haven't. There, guys, I think I might have QI, aka questionable intelligence. Alright guys, so next up the year is 2020. And this was 6 years ago, so basically in this year. So then after that, Peggy and Phoebe met for the first time in 2020, and I don't really know what happened. I wasn't really there, but I think Phoebe just ran away, and Peggy tried to go for her. Then basically for the next year, they were basically fighting each other every single day until one day in. Alright, so in 2021, well, I'm just about to say what happened in 2021, and that was 5 years ago. I feel so old. Alright, so after that, one day in 2021, they had such a big fight that lasted from 7 to 11 p.m. I think that was 7 in the morning to 11 in the morning. I'm still wondering how they were fighting this long, and I woke it up. And at one point, they even went inside the house. And after this, I assume Phoebe talked some sense into Peggy, and Peggy just origin story dumped on Phoebe. And then ever since, they've been friends. I don't know how they became friends, but they just are now. Alright guys, so thank you for all the recent support on the channel. We're almost at 50 subscribers. Just 4 more people need to injure that subscribe button, send it to the hospital, and then hit even harder so that will be sent to the shadow realm. Please do that for me. And also, the team is still me. So, and also another thing is, these images have just been sitting in my gallery for a month now. I went to an animation camp to get better at animation, and I still draw like this. I just hope I'll improve one day. Bye.